Hey, what's up, dude? This is Yesme TV. I am Stranger Babe, and I'm back for my second live. Um, yeah, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna get over it. I'm hoping someone will come in and chat with me about the things I discuss or other things. I am not any kind of doctor, psychologist. I ain't got a 4.0 or anything. I'm just a woman that's reaching out to the community and the country. First, I would like to say thank you. That's my ice machine. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, just thanks for coming in and we can talk. If you want to ask me some questions about what I discussed in my last video or in any videos that I made about 1,400 videos. I have 4 different channels. I was trying to clear some up, but um, yeah, that's not happening. When you forget the password, trying to get it comfortable in front of you. But yeah, I'm getting cozy up in here. I figure as many lives I do, the more comfortable I'll get with it. So right now I'm at 0 viewers, and that's okay, cause nobody don't really know me except 650 something people. Hopefully they're online and got some questions they want to ask me about my experience with maybe kittens or just this gang stalking stuff. You know, you can ask me anything and I'll do my best to answer it. And once again, this is my second live, and I'm looking forward to talking to any and everybody. The day before yesterday, I was doing a little troll hunting. Honey, hi, how you doing? I was doing a little troll hunting because I'm being trolled like crazy. Not on the internet, but off the internet. So I figure I'll come to their house. And their house is the internet. You know, they got off the internet to troll me, so I'm getting on the internet to find them. You know, am I poking the bear a little bit? A little bit, but yes, this is my second live, and I'm looking forward to talking. Hi, how you doing, Warren? I'm looking forward to talking to whomever that decides to come on here. I'm trying to figure out the best time to come on, but right now it's a good time for me. Right now, I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm from Florida. And I was staying in Jacksonville, Florida. If you looked at my videos, you would see that I have some interesting things that was going on. I had some interesting things going on my YouTube page. You know, I'm gonna try to stop saying but if you look at it, you'll see that is very raw. You know, it's pretty much me 100% of the time. And I'm usually behind the camera, I'm not in front of it like I am doing a heads on. But I figure it's about time for me to meet the press. And I'm reading a few comments, but I'm not sure how to answer that. Now, if you notice in the background, I don't have much furniture because I'm not going to be in Utah for very much longer. I'm going back to Florida. That's where all my gang stalking started. So the way I see it, that's where it's gonna end. Either that or we're gonna mix it up. This channel is not about gang stalking 100%. It's just pretty much, what I'm doing and what I'm experiencing being a YouTuber and kind of, I guess you could say, out of my element. A lot of people feel like I don't. You sound like Weezy from the Jeffersons. That's funny, but you know what? I always sound like um, this, except when I was younger. But that kind of threw me off. That was a good one, Weezy. But yeah, it started in Florida, so I gotta go back to Florida and mix it up a bit with the people that decided to get off live and pretty much coming in my life, my everyday life. I'm being trolled like crazy, and I'm gonna try not to cuss. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to not to cuss, but it's probably gonna happen. But I figure if I come on live, then I could see the people that's been trolling me because it came from the internet. And I'll say that time and time again, it came right from here. Came from here. I think if you look at a couple of my videos, a lot of my videos, you'll see like, why I'm being trolled. Some people say I say like racist stuff. I don't think it's racist. It was during a political time, and yeah, they thought I was so pro Trump. I like Trump, I like all the candidates, but at the time, I was digging on Trump. So, people assume what they want to assume. But for the most part, I don't really want to get into a political debate. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm not the dullest. Not the sharpest, but not the dullest. That's how that goes. Once again, this is my second live, so I'm trying to get comfortable with it. Yeah, that Wheezy just sticks out. I wonder if she smoked. Did she? Or maybe her voice was just like that. I always had a drawl. I call it a southern drawl. All my words are long. I say, yeah, I say things very long and drawled out. I do like Trump. Yes, I do. I do like him. I ain't gonna even pretend like I don't. I think he's hilarious. I think he's doing what presidents do. You know, they go by what they supposed to go by, and if that's on the agenda, whatever's on the agenda, he's executing it. He's handling his business. But I like all different type of people, and I think he does too. I really do. You know, I can't say anything about Trump. I never met him. Well, that's funny. Yeah, she probably did say that. But, how comfortable women gonna be about it, that's a whole nother thing. You know, there's a lot of women in the world and some ain't gonna take a liking to it. I mean, if I went into a bathroom and I seen a guy in the bathroom, I would close my stall pretty much like I do anybody else. I'll just close the stall. She ran for president. She running again. I didn't know that. She's running for president. Well, good luck with that. Um, you know, it's up to the American people the way I see it, whether or not she's gonna get in office. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's political. Um, it could get pretty political on this live thing, but yeah, the way I see it, I'm for Trump. I'm for whatever president that is in office because he was elected and you gotta respect that. They say the same thing they said about Biden, they saying about Trump. It's like they go, they just throw dirt. And I'm not hardcore right or left, kind of in between. And if my life getting better with them in office, I know prices going up, but they've been going up since day one. I mean, what can you do? Things are expensive and they're gonna keep getting expensive and some things will go down. It just how it is, you know. Okay, she's running for president. Harry said, "Man, could you?" I mean, once again, I think she did it before. She didn't succeed. You know, I don't know if she will this time. Because yeah, just, I just, I just don't think. I don't think maybe everybody ready for a female president just yet. I think it's great that she was vice president. That's a good start as far as women. Vice president is pretty nice. Yeah, yeah, excuse my empty apartment. I don't have anything in it. Once again, I think I done said that. I'm not going to be in Salt Lake, Utah for very much longer. I've been here about a year, and I've been trolled the heck out of. I didn't even think my opinion even mattered, let alone enough to be trolled outside of the internet. So, I talk about GameStop and my experience with it. I had this female that was running up on me. Um, all I did is videotape her. I thought that would be some good footage. She was over zealous. But yeah, I hope everybody do get out there and vote. Let your um, um, voice be heard. You know. But I like to leave it up to um, y'all. Yes, because I'm not into political things that much. When I talk about it, I used to be um, just having fun with it. I think it's funny the way everybody get crazy about politics. I think it's kind of funny. It's a lot of drama behind it. Yeah, I guess I am lost in the sauce. I'm not trying to get that much into something that I think they already have it planned out. And they're not gonna let anybody in there doing whatever they want to. They got backings from from Congress, senators, and the people. So, I mean, your opinion is yours. You know, it's not mine, and it's not others either. So, you know, I'm not going to just say I'm for one person. I mean, sometimes when someone says something that appeals to me, but would I vote for them? I don't know. Would I get up and vote? Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, I like to leave it up, leaving it up to you. You know, if it was something that really affects me, prices of gas or whatever, I think it's less pollution when the prices go up. Too many people be riding around, polluting, going nowhere fast. So that's where I see it. Get the ozone a rest. Hey, what's up? Hi, Uncle. Yeah, man, that's a good one. Yeah, my uncle used to say better burp and taste it and fart and waste it. Excuse me. I burped. This is very interesting. Reading comments and trying to be cool with it. Yeah. But you know, I gotta figure people go for my voice. It's so raspy. It's so raspy. You know. But it's been this way for a minute. So what's on your mind today? Y'all voting for Harris, since that's the topic of the moment. Or you don't tell nobody who you vote for. It's a secret. Um, no comment. But anyway, like I said, this is my second live, and I've been getting stock, so I figured I would come to your house like you've been coming to mine, Mr. Troll, whoever you may be. Some say it's the government. Duh, why wouldn't we? I don't know, why wouldn't you? But yeah, I'm coming to your house since you coming to mine, you know, trying to disrupt what my little piece that I have. Because like I said, the trolls came off the internet. I got videos maybe about 1,400, maybe less. And they come from here. That's why I'm on live. But anyway, I don't know what that dog was about. I guess running for president. You must be a liberal or something. Are you a liberal? Is that what it is? I used to be a liberal, I guess. At least that the way I see it, they kind of force people into that. I remember somebody came to my house wanting me to vote Democrat. I'm like, if I want to, and she wanted to argue me down about voting otherwise. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be in that box. I'm not gonna be stuck in a box just because they think I should vote Democrat because of the color of my skin. I don't have to vote Democrat. I'm gonna vote the way I wanna vote. 20 minutes in and we're already talking about politics. Like I said, um, I am not really into politics like that, but I'll get into them if that's what you want to hear. You know, I don't care. I don't think you know what? If my life is gonna be disrupted, that's because of people that's trying to disrupt it. It's not Trump's fault. He's not doing anything. He's doing his job. I don't have Trump um, fucking with me, okay? He's not bothering me not one bit. And my life is not disrupted because of Trump. Yes, he's not disrupting me. How is he disrupting me? Cause I can't drive for miles and miles. It's great for the ozone layer. Give it a break. Give it a rest. And as far as yeah, what he says, I mean, shoot, other presidents done said outlandish things also. And I'm not gonna have a heart attack about it. He's human. I mean, you can't every word. I could sit here and talk all the nice and sweet to you and all this kind of stuff, all this good stuff. But somebody will find the nasty, inconsiderate part of what I'm saying. And that's what I said on my last video. Well, I can be, you know what, as far as unintelligent and misinformed, I don't like I didn't like what was going on when y'all was in office. Okay? So call me unintelligent, which means stupid and don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't like it. You know what, it was worse when he was in office, when they was in office. In my opinion, shoot, my life is better with him in office. And then I tried to watch some of Biden's speeches or whatnot. I can't. It's a bunch of gibberish. Didn't make sense. Look, don't shame on you, lady. I mean, don't shame me simply because I like who's in office. I do like him. I do. I think he's funny. I think it's hilarious. I think he's smart. I think he's intelligent. And as far as misinformed, I know enough. I know enough to see that my life is a lot better with him in office. I mean, I wish he'd do more. Just like when other elected officials was in office, there's things that I wish they done. But Biden, it was like a haze. I didn't know. I couldn't figure out what was going on with him. I didn't even want to watch him talk. You can actually understand Trump when he talks. He's coherent. But that's pretty much my political views. I respect who's in office. And that's just what it has to be. There was a time that I used to make fun of everybody in office, and it was funny. But the respect, you gotta respect that he was elected. He's the president of this country, and you gotta respect that, whether you like what he's saying or not. It's respect his authority. That's what you gotta do. And that's what I do. I respect it. And like I said, it was a time I just used to laugh, thought it was funny, and it is funny. I think, um, um, I think politics are hilarious, you know. And as far, I'm not going one side simply because of the color of my skin. That bugs me. Shame on me. I'm, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. Because the man is good at what he do. He's a great negotiator. He making money for this country. There's so much that's went out the back door. I mean, he trying to put the money back in. And any other deals he may have, I'm sure it's gonna benefit everybody eventually. And yeah, the country mostly. Like I said, I'm doing a whole lot better with Trump in the office than I was with Biden. And that's facts. Hey, how you doing? But like I said, this gang stalking. I think this gang stalking happening high. I think this gang stalking happening is simply because the left is mad and they're trying to make everybody miserable just like they're miserable. The left is miserable and they're trying to make everybody else miserable. That's what it is. They ain't have no fun. You ain't dropping it like it's hot no more. Yes, they miserable. They making everybody miserable. But yeah, I don't think it has nothing to do with what Trump doing in the White House. I think you just mad because you ain't get your way, and you lost. You know, you lost, and that's just what it is. And hopefully, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope they don't put no more Democrats back in office for another 20 years. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nah, I'm not no plan. I'm just talking. I'm talking about my views on the way things are going in this country. And since you brought it up, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's exactly what I see. That is much better than it was before. It was not fun when Biden was in office. Harris was a damn joke, and I don't think she's gonna be president at any time. I know they say don't talk about politics and religion. Well, we're there now. Well, good luck with that. Good luck. Your one vote. That's your one vote. Man, I'm so happy Trump in office. I feel safe. Feel safe. It makes me want to move to Washington, to be honest, where all the guards had, they get off, get socialized with the civilians, put some law and order. Yeah, I think he did a great job with that. I wish he spread them all out in the country. Those boys are fine. They need to be home guarding this country. instead of guarding everybody else's country. I mean, if that's what y'all want to talk about, politics, then hey, I'm all in. I'll be in. I'll be down with it. You can be my op. I don't care whatever that means. It's kind of childish. I'm sorry. I don't go for. Um, I'm not buying what you selling. I think it's much safer now. I think a lot of people ain't having fun because they're unhappy because they lost and they're trying to make other people unhappy. But not like for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. It was Christmas. People the left wearing Halloween clothes on Christmas. Give me a break. Really? Halloween on Christmas Day. They'll just show you the yeah, it's un-American. Yeah, it's a small world. What you gonna do about it? Make it bigger? And don't call me boo, cause that's like kind of disrespectful. I don't care how small the world is. I don't know what I don't know what you think is gonna happen to me for talking about Trump. Yes, I love Trump. I love me some Trump. And you ain't gonna change that. I love me some Trump. I wish he could run again. It's not disrespectful. Um it's about liking who's in office. And so what, you lost? You lost. I like who's in office. And if you can't respect that, then that's on you. Because there's millions of more agree with me. Millions. And I don't think none of your it's a small world little statement mean anything. Because shoot, if like I said, I'll go and vote for him. And ain't nothing you can do about it. My voice is not danger. How do you mean? You must be liberal. My voice is not danger. It's just saying who I like. Is you crazy? I like him. I like him a lot. I like our President of the United States. I like him. I love what he doing. And I'll say it until I'm blue in the face, and a million more will. So, I mean, there's that. Now, this is not a liberal or a Republican channel. It's just a chat. I mean, if you want to know what I really think and you want to ask me questions, then you got your answer. You don't hate me. What do you mean? You don't even know me to hate me. If you're talking about color of skin, that don't work here. It was a time everybody could yell, racist, racist. Well, it's not working anymore. That is old. It's played out. It's fatigued. You done milked it. You milk racist so much it don't even matter anymore. You know what? When I used to be on live and stuff, and I was going for the left, The first thing we would say, it's racist, that's racist. It wasn't racist. It's just a good word to use, but it's not a good word anymore. It's lame. It's lame. Because I don't think nobody's really caring about your color these days. They think about their pockets. And the only color that matter is green. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I mean, it's like this. I'm an older lady, okay? An older woman. And I've been in this world long enough to know what's going on in it. I'm not making this up. I know what's going on in this world, and I know how the masses act when it's election time. It's all this BS. You want your side lost. You're trying to make it more than what it is. You just lost. They call Trump what? The P word. And then they call Biden the P word because he did all that sniffing. No, 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 no. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. All I want is a few more subscribers. But as far as a name, no, this is a real life opinion from a black woman that lived in the hood. Okay? So it's not making no name for myself. I've been as poor as you can be. So, I mean, it's like I could tell the difference when somebody actually really trying to do something for this country. I can tell, all this child, please. Y'all liberals ain't do too much of nothing. Nothing made it worse. Yeah, the little trickle down effect where it dried up, it didn't hit where I was at. Didn't get a drop. Somebody did, but it sure wasn't going where I was at. It had dried up before we even got a drop. That's why you lost. There was no trickle down. But yeah, I know politics and religion is a very touchy subject, but you know, that's just what it is. It's always touchy when you lose. And yeah, I'm not gonna just sit back and make you thinking that I'm some kind of lost, misinformed. No, I've been in this world long enough. I know the game. You're probably young. I know when my life is being benefited and when I'm doing without. And I was doing without with liberals and Democrats in office, doing without. Y'all had a bunch of mouth though, and you talked a good game. That's about it. All talk, no action. But right now, shoot, man, I want 4 more years. 4 more. Well, we in the 40 minutes. Politics show get time rolling. But yeah, I don't want this to. I mean, this chat happened to be about politics, but 63 years. Who you? And you still think the way you do. You must got something. You must got something in. You got something in on it. You know. Something you benefiting by voting Democrat if you're 60. You damn right. Well, you know what? Apparently, you left me out. I'm left out when Democrats was in office. I was left out. So guess what? I don't want. I don't want none in office. Nope, not until they clean up your mess. And then hopefully they'll keep you out so it stay nice and clean. 63 years. What a wasted 63. Because the Democrats ain't hitting on nothing. No, I'm not gonna tell my age. I mean, I don't think it really matters right now. But I could tell you this: you could tell by the gray in my hair, I'm not a teeny bopper. In that statement, they're a teeny bopper. Okay? And I could. You sound like you're a 90. Well, I sound like. Hopefully, I'll make it to see 90. I hope I get to see it. You know, that would be great. But I'm telling you, I'm old enough to see what Democrats have done. And y'all messed it up. Messed everything up. Oh, I won't. How you know? How you know? Is you God? Are you God? You God now? Oh, let me guess. You're atheist. And then you know when you say things like that, it goes right back to you. I'm rubber, you're glue. I'm I'm rubber, you're glue. Everything you say bounces off me. It sticks to you. See, that's old school right there. So watch what you say as far as trying to predict somebody's lifespan. Only thing I can do at this point is laugh. Well, I'm glad I made you laugh. I'm glad you think it's so funny. Go in and laugh. I'm glad you think it's so funny. Well, I'm glad, but I know you heard what I said. Maybe I didn't say it as eloquently as I should have. Maybe I didn't use enough big words for you. But you know what I'm talking about. You know doggone well. Y'all lost. And it's gonna be 3 more years, I think. Stupid. Oh my goodness, we done got in a name calling. That's nice. Nice. Well, people always make me laugh. Okay. Well, if I'm so stupid, why I understand everything you're saying? There's that. And I don't see anything, so you ain't said nothing too smart in this chat. Only that you disagree and calling people names, you know, that's juvenile. I didn't call you stupid. You started with the stupid. You must be one of them trolls I was talking about. Is you one of them trolls that been following me around, asking for stuff you ain't gonna get? Is you doing voice to skull on me? Are you one of those? Is you hit me with a V2K and a direct energy weapon because you came out the box? Name calling. I knew you was gonna be something else. Especially when you said you was I won't see 90. Playing God is we. I don't think that's right. Predicting people's lives. You know, there's a lot of people on here with that hoodoo stuff. Well, it don't affect me because I don't believe in none of that. It's only one person. The disagreeer. Stupid people always make me laugh. Ha 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 ha. Right. Well, like I said, I may not have the big words for you, but you can always go in the dictionary and use words I'm using and make them bigger. Boo. Oh, boo. Just you and me. Yeah, just you and me. What is that? Yeah, just me and you, boo. Boo. That's disrespectful. What you calling me, a jigaboo? Is that what you're trying to do? Is you racist? Hello? You better be black calling me boo. Hey, nah, you are. Oh, I knew it. Well, don't call me boo because you're, you're not, my boo. If I'm boo, that means you're boo. And you ain't my boo, so don't call me boo. Boo's supposed to be like some kind of terms of affection or whatever in the black community. It could be negative. Boo. What you call me, boo boo? Is that racist? Are you black? Are you white? What color are you? Does it matter? Hell yeah. It sure do. To me it do. I like to know who the hell I'm talking to. Where your head at? Hello? Hello? No, 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 no. But yeah, me and you, boo. Boo. Right. I'm boo to you. I said, and what you gonna do? Oh, you see me? I know you see me. I'm on live. My apartment empty. I'll turn off the lights. You can try to creep in here at nighttime, and I'll be everywhere. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to bump into. I put the chair to the door, give you a little surprise. I see where you at. You are at. You ain't asking a question. What color are you? Yeah. I like to know who I'm talking to. Is it a black person? Or is you, well, you probably green. You sound green. We green? You green? But anyway, back to me again. I've been gang stalked for like 2 years, and I came to this live to find you because it came from here. And now see there. Now you done threw me off. You know, when you say you got a lot of money, that means you don't. And I hope there ain't no kid because I don't really want to talk to no kid. I sure don't. Ugh. That is lame as fuck. I don't want to waste my breath talking to no teenagers. Okay. Yeah, I see what's going on here. You one of them trolls. One of them internet trolls I was looking for. Especially when you say I ain't gonna make it to see nothing. I'm a grown ass man, lady. Oh, grown ass man. Okay. Mister. Mister. Good to know that you're grown with a lot of play money, a lot of internet cash, them hair dollars. But anyway, oh, you said you're my op now. That's gonna be it. Oh, Lamont Rogers. Excuse me, something I'm not used to having. I, excuse me, but I don't deal with boys. I like grown-ups, grown men. Like I said, you can tell I'm a grown-ass woman. Also, so I don't play around with kids and stuff. Right, Lamont, and you're my op, correct? My first op. You must be young. I could tell the way you're writing. So young, wet behind the ears, knucklehead. Knucklehead, you're wet behind the ears. Yeah, I didn't appreciate that comment about me not making it C90. That was very, very rude, to say the least. Lamont, like San Francisco. You got a mustache, big caterpillar on your lip. Of course, I find them hilarious. Yeah. Do. So, yeah, we did a political thing. I appreciate that. Everybody know now that I'm for the president. It doesn't matter who's in office. You know, I'm rooting for all of them. Like I said, I'm not left or right. I root for everybody who wins. I like to be on the winning team. If my team lose, guess what? I'm gonna support the winning team. Turncoat. Uh, it's, whatever come first. Um, and it seemed like you want to do war. Cause you sure wasn't being nice. So I think you want to start something with me. You want to be starting something. So yeah, I appreciate you coming and talking though. You know, um, I wasn't planning on going into politics and on my age and all this stuff. Yeah, I do. I do like Michael Jackson. I do. I miss his music. I miss seeing him. I miss Prince also. Yes. The music just ain't the same anymore. I can't even, yeah. I miss both of those artists. I wasn't like a fanatic, but um, everything they sang, I enjoyed everything. Prince and Michael, you know, they had a little rivalry, but I mean, we lost some real talent, you know. And I don't think this world will see it again. Maybe, well, I don't know. It's so much electronic voice changing AI BS that they're giving, you know, they make could soften their voice or deepen it, you know, whatever they do to keep people happy. But those was original artists, original um, songwriters, performers, dancers. They had it all. It was a total package. Yep. I'm glad I grew up in an area where I could see them grow and just become like the best of their time. So that's cool. I do like Justin Bieber though. I'm hoping he write his music. I don't know though. Can you stand up? Yeah, my old knees might not let me. Ugh. Yeah, I need to fill my cup anyway. Should I suck in my stomach? Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Oh, so. All right, hold on for a second. I'll be back. Refill. Okay. Yeah. That old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Old lady, Holly Walk. Right. Wow. Ouch. Oh, that's funny. Anywho, I'm glad you got a laugh off that. Poor old lady can't hardly walk. LOL. Law. I think they call it law or whatever. I like LOL though. Golly, poor old lady. I'm gonna have to get me some more dye. Anyway, um, yeah, we've been holding strong for an hour, so I'm glad you got to see the old lady get up and can't hardly make it. Anyway, this cup got a magic in it. It's my it's my magic potion. Make all them aches and pains go away with some Tylenol. No, I can't handle that. Just a little malt liquor. Drinking on that malt. That's right. My old lady system can't handle all that rum no more. Have you looked at any of my other videos or you were just passing through? I do a lot of cussing in my videos, and I didn't realize that it's not the thing to do. But it's too late now. What you got rum or you asking me? You must got rum. I don't know why you went straight to rum. Rum is for eggnog, ain't it? That hot liquor. Getting filthy on that liquor. I cannot believe nobody else came through. But Lamont, well, thank you so much, Lamont Roger. And Prince name was Prince Roger. So, it's wonderful. I don't drink. Oh gosh. Ugh. Don't drink, don't smoke, but love up. Let you finish that. Debate. Oh, you want to debate? Well, you know what? I debated with some people and they got mad at me. Every time I debate, they get mad. Like, for instance, I said if you want to end the wars, it's common sense. Put all the leaders on the front line, and I bet you they'll think of a way to end it. Oh my gosh, everybody was so, I guess, annoyed. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, everybody was, you know, that's what I love to do. Okay, that's what I love doing. Yeah, I'm the one that said that. It was a comedian repeated it and it looked in the screen like, my, yeah, put the leaders on front line and I bet you they'll think of a way not to have war. George Washington, he was on the front line. Where you from? I'm from a small town in Florida. You know, you probably hear my southern accent. A small town from Tallahassee. Oh shit. Yeah, Tallahassee. From Tallahassee. Of course, that's on my videos anyway. I was in Tallahassee talking shit about my hometown. I love my hometown. I'm from New Jersey. Oh, I can hear your accent now. I can't mimic it because of my southern um um slur drawl. But yeah, I can hear New Jersey. Ugh. I be thinking, yeah, it kind of like mixed with like I don't know what it is. I don't know. I heard it before. New Jersey. That's where you at now. You in New Jersey, New York. Yeah. So are you gonna like and subscribe? Oh shit. You said nah, hell nah. You said ain't gonna make it to C90. So that that's how that was that was mean. Mean as heck. And then I heard about you, you trolls. Yeah, trolls. I heard that that y'all be nice and then you get really nasty. That's why I think you said you wanna make love or war because you probably could be really mean. Probably can read my ass, but I'm good at reading too. Oh, yeah, I heard about that love bombing. I'm not a troll, sweetheart. Okay. All right, Lamont. Roger. Oh no, not the birthday thing. What is up with the birthday? Everybody keeps saying it's my birthday. What you want to shout out? And what does that crown and one mean? I don't get that. You know, I'm old school. I don't know what today's my birthday mean. You know, once you get to my age, I get tired of counting. Like, yeah, give me. It was one point I stopped counting. Yeah, I don't know what the crown and the ones mean. So somebody said it was like a supporter. Uh, I don't know, but you're the first time on here, so 63 years old today. That's wonderful. You're old as hell. You older than me. What you gonna do, old man, for your birthday? Go, let me guess. Go out to a buffet and have something to eat. You gonna go eat some pudding, some rice pudding. Talking about I can hardly make it. I look like I'm 50 though. Okay, that's cool. And you don't drink, so I know you probably looking good. Do you smoke? You smoking that devil lettuce? The devil pubes? Get you high. Gonna get you high. Okay, well that's cool that you look in your fifties. I don't believe you though, cause you know I don't smoke. Oh, see, you don't smoke, you don't drink, so yeah, you probably looking pretty good. Most likely healthy. That's always a plus. Good lungs. I swear to God, I don't. Oh my goodness, you lying. You had to throw that in. Well, that's okay. If you're lying, because we're just meeting. And there's no swearing on this channel, only cussing. I don't know if you can cuss. I don't know how much y'all can get away with on this channel. I mean, on YouTube. Like I said, I'm fairly new at this as far as lives go. Well, we're at an hour and 12 minutes. I think that's pretty good. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting with me. Well, I hope you come back through. I hope you like and subscribe. And if you don't like, dislike. It don't make me no difference. But I'm trying to get like 1,000 subs so I can get monetized. Be like big ballin' with an extra $100. I don't know if how that works. Do you all what? Do I swear to God? I don't understand that. I don't understand the question. No, I don't swear to God. Let me see. Let me make sure I understand what you're saying. Oh, today's my birthday. Yeah, that's all I got from that. Happy birthday. And no, I try not. Do you want my number? And do what with it? What I'm gonna do with your number in Jersey? What I'm gonna do with it? And then you probably one of them um people that like to get online and and then shoot, if I'm not mistaken, you said I ain't gonna make it to see 90. I know I don't want your number. But you got mine. You just tune into Yesme TV and ask for Stranger Babe. The reason why it's called Stranger Babe is it's my name in another language. I didn't feel like putting my name out there. My face and my opinions is enough. I don't need nobody calling me on the streets saying, calling me a hole. I could get very opinionated But anyway, we had an hour and 15. I don't know how long this phone will let me go as far as chat. I'm have to figure that out. And once again, yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If not, I'm a really nice guy though. Um, really nice guy though. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Telling people they ain't gonna make it to see 90 and do they want love or war. So that's kind of nice. Not nice. But I'm sure you probably cool in your own circle. Girls probably like it. I don't know. But yeah. I apologize. I apologize. I sound like Anita Baker. I apologize. I don't think I had to go any deeper. I apologize. Okay, that's fine. Lamont Rogers. You know, like I said, I'm fairly new at this, so you may turn on me. So we're gonna keep the conversation light. And yeah, I can't take your phone number. This is a public platform, and I wouldn't expect you to put it on there. And I don't think you probably would appreciate. Um, well, I don't know why would you want me to call you, because this ain't no chat line. This ain't. It's not a chat line. It's a live. It's a YouTube live, and I don't want to get it twisted. You know. But, hopefully you'll join me on my next live. I'm going to try to do one once a week, to get the hang of it. But if you don't, that's cool too. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this channel to grow a little bit because I done put about 3 years in it. And, win, why not win? I apologize, why not win? Well, as far as win, all I know is probably we're probably sometime like not tomorrow, maybe the next day, because I'm gonna be studying, looking at his tape, seeing how weird I act, and so I can polish it up. Gotta reel in my personality. I don't want to dump it all out in one chat or two chats. Oh boy, you love bombing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. That's funny. Thank you for coming though. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it'll probably be oh shit, what the day is? Tuesday? Probably Thursday. I'm gonna do a live maybe a couple times this week. And if you subscribe, then you can get, notifications. But, I don't believe you're being truthful. I think you're just being Lamont. That's pulling my leg. I appreciate you being nice. It's always nice when someone's being nice. Sir, I'm trying to be nice. Whatever. Is that sir? Really? Okay, I'm finna shut this down right now because you being funny. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do a live to anybody looking, maybe every other day. I'm trying to get used to this. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I see it, but it's not registering. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do a live every other day so I can get used to comfortable in front of the camera. And right now, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm in see Nasser. Okay. All right. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, just all I can say is like and subscribe. This is the internet, and hopefully we'll get a chance to debate again. And it'll probably be nighttime when I get really comfortable, because it's early in the day, and I'm finna go now. Thank you again for coming in, and I'm finna sign out. I think this was a good one, and I'm gonna have to go over it. So, second live, and this is how it goes. No, we not. Mm, no, we not. Not sure what that means, but kiss. Oh, kisses. Okay. You being silly. Bye, Lamont. Hopefully you'll join me again. I don't know how to sign off. Old lady don't know what she doing. Old lady. Bye. This thing's still going. Don't even bye, Lamont. Bye, Lamont. Let me figure this thing out. This thing is just steady going. Oh my gosh. There you go. Bye. Bye. Appreciate you.